Is it working?
I think.
I feel like...
So, hi, Mom.
Hi! Okay, let's see here. I'm using a new streaming software because I accidentally clicked the wrong button in YouTube. So this is a new experiment. Hi! Hi, Farron. Hi. And Brandon Maynard left this comment a while ago, but thank you, Brandon. Hi.
Wait, Mom, if it's working, can you say so in the chat?
Well, I'll just get started and see what happens.
Hopefully it is working.
Yeah, hopefully it's working, and if not, well, what a fun way to find out. Hello from St. Louis, Missouri. Hi! Hey, default user. I really like your username. So today, I wanted to say Happy New Year. Hi. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Dan.
Happy New Year, Emily. Happy New Year, everybody.
We went to Canada for Christmas and New Year's, and now we're back. And today we're... Hi, Chef Frank.
Long time no see.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Oh, good.
Woo! It's delayed on our end, so we're just hoping that it's all working fine. But I think it looks good now. Yay!
Oh, good.
Whew. All right, so today we're going to be making a French 75 cocktail, and we also have some fun little announcements about No Expert, some things that are happening. Whoa! It's little stuff, but it's fun, and I wanted to share it with you. And thank you, Farron. I can't see you, but I'm sure you look great, too.
Always, always.
So a French 75 is like a champagne cocktail. I said in my newsletter, I have a new newsletter, that's part of the later news, but I said in my newsletter I was going to make a champagne cocktail, and this is it. And we actually have this fun butterfly pea flower gin from Quebec, so it's a magic color changing French 75, although because I have a not clear cocktail shaker,
you'll never know.
The magic will be somewhat hidden. How is everybody? It's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So should we just get started? What do you think?
Yeah, well, why don't we ease into it a little bit? If folks want to tell us about, your holidays and what you got up to over New Year's, feel free to enter it in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, and I said, if you have any questions or any ideas for things that you want to see this year, let me know. This is a great place to tell me.
Absolutely.
Dan's on comment duty today as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be helping with comments.
So that, because I tend to just start talking. Should I think I'll just start making this because so here's what's in the cocktail. And then, if you have anything to say, we'll look and great. Okay, so gin, as we discussed, with some fresh squeezed lemon juice. I made simple syrup today. I actually thought I had simple syrup, but it had a little floating mold guy in it. So that was thrown out.
Gross.
And this is brand new fresh simple syrup, which is just 1-to-1 water and sugar that you heat up on the stove until the sugar is dissolved. And then you cool it down, and you can use it for cocktails. And it keeps for like a few weeks to a month, but that one was like maybe 2 months old, so don't do that. And then we top this off with sparkling wine. I have Dopf Cremant d'Alsace, which was at our closest liquor store.
I like that store.
I like that liquor store. And then we have little lemon peels for garnish.
Which on brand, I did with a slight injury.
Yeah, I did the second one. Dan did the first one, but he peeled himself too.
Yeah.
All right.
You will not be garnishing me.
Oh, do you want to get me some ice for my cocktail shaker?
Sure do. And then in the meantime, Frank has a question about it.
Oh, yeah, totally. So, Frank, it actually came infused like this. I saw it. I actually bought it in the Montreal airport, and I just thought it looked interesting. And then realized afterwards that it was pea flour when I made a cocktail and it turned pink. Which makes sense. I mean, why else would it be blue? But it's pretty good. It's a cocktail gin. I wouldn't make it I probably wouldn't do a martini with it because it's got a lot of like sort of herbal notes. But I like it. It's called where is it? Bleu Royale. And it's one of many, many Quebecois gins. All right, so I have a cocktail shaker full of ice, and I'm going to add... I'm making 2 of these at the same time, so I'm going to do 2 ounces of gin. Da-da-da-da. I was trying to figure out where to set this up. I decided to go with like this view because I wanted to make sure everyone could hear me rather than setting up the laptop across the room. But I'm sorry, you can't see my hands right now. I'm using, here's the thing, here's the thing, here's the other thing.
It's definitely not a trick. We definitely don't already have pre-mixed French
Yeah, I'll show you the
75s.
empty glass too. Whoa! I did think about doing a practice one, and then because with this like new streaming studio, I could take a video and then show it while we did.
Oh.
I was like, oh, maybe I'll try and do inserts, but that was too much for me on the first go round.
Voyage.
Yeah. All right, so, and then I'm doing a shot of 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Oh, a seed got in there, but not into the cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do an ounce of simple syrup. Traditional French 75 has a little bit more of all of these things, but I measured out our glasses and they're a little small for the traditional French 75, so I overpoured into this glass, but it's just over an ounce of simple syrup going in. There we go. And it's already turning purple, which is neat. But you'll see that in a second, I suppose.
How'd you pick a French 75 to do on this?
Okay, so to be honest, I tried to make these on New Year's, and I cooked a whole big meal on New Year's. It was great, it was fun, everything went well. I was gonna do French 75s, but I didn't have time to do prep, really, so I was kind of like squeezing lemons as I went, and my parents didn't have like the efficient lemon squeezer, so I was trying to do it by hand, and I was just like, all right, everybody gets 1 French 75, and then we're done. So I wanted a little redemption.
Nothing reveals a secret paper cut, like trying to do lemon squeezes.
Yeah, that's right. My poor hands were like, ow, ow, ow. And then, default user, are you planning regular streams? I was actually thinking maybe. I don't want to make any big promises, but I think I might try and do a monthly stream so that I can do 3 videos a month, 2 to 3 videos a month, and then a stream. Say hi, see how everybody's doing. And again, if you have any ideas, feelings, thoughts, it's always fun to hang out. And hi, hi Laura. Thank you so much for coming and checking in. I told Laura that we were using a new streaming software, and to please let us know if it was working.
My mom says hi back.
Hi. Or I know you. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, so I've given this a shake. It's nice and cold, and what I'm gonna do is pour it into here, and then I'm gonna top this up. I'm gonna do half into this one, and you can see it's now pink instead of blue. Or I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the original color for contrast.
Whoa, magical. And
It is magical.
It is kind of cool, right? I think that's neat. I think the butterfly pea flower thing kind of went viral on TikTok at the beginning of the pandemic. But I am still enjoying using this gin. I feel like this is going to be very full. Even now. I cut the recipe and it's still like...
Oh, we don't have to fill it up all
pushing the boundaries of our cups, our coupes, if you will.
Mm.
Software is going very well once I click blank. Thank you. And then, okay, so I'm going to open up my sparkling wine, and I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you how to open sparkling wine in case anyone doesn't know, since we're, no expert. So, it's always good to learn a new skill.
Definitely not with a machete.
Well, you could saber it, but we're not going to do that today. So I used to have to do this for work because I used to make batch cocktails for when I worked for a liquor company. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start unscrewing this, but in case it's been vigorously shaken by someone before I bought it, I'm going to be very careful. Because every now and then these just pop right out. Usually not. Usually everything is fine and safe, but it's good to be careful, especially if you have lights on the ceiling. All right, and then I'm going to use a dish towel over the top and just twist. Just gently twisting until you hear that. Easy, right? Yeah. If you already knew, you already knew. But if not, hey, you learn something new every day. People I know get very sort of nervous about opening sparkling wine. So that's your little lesson. All right, and I'm just topping these up.
Default user says, often I miss live streams because I don't get notified in time, but not a problem with this one.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a good idea to make sure that we keep this regular so folks can...
Yeah, and it's recorded so people can watch it after too, which is nice. I'm always surprised when people actually watch the live streams later. There's one from Halloween 2019 or something that every now and then gets a view, and I'm like, hey, cool.
For spookiness?
Or not 2019, whenever that was. It doesn't matter. Lemon peel garnish.
I see you're twisting it.
I'm twisting it, although I actually kind of ripped it a little bit. That's okay. I put that in there, and I do a little, just like that, to twist it. That's all.
What does that do?
It just like expresses the lemon oil, which makes the top of the drink.
Lemon oil.
It makes the top of the drink smell more lemony. Oh, what was that?
That was just the top of the...
yeah. Ugh. All right. So French 75 made. You want to try it out?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy New Year, friends.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Thanks for stopping by.
That's very refreshing.
That's good, right?
I feel like Gatsby.
I do feel like, you know, if you had really nice champagne, I feel like adding simple syrup and liquor to it is kind of a crime, but when it's like pretty good Prosecco, it can be fun. All right. Well, that's the first thing done. Should we talk about the second thing?
Yeah.
All right. So, I have a brand new website, and along with the website, it was made by some friends of mine who run a marketing agency in Arizona called Little Taller. They're very cool. And they, cheers, Laura. And they also made me some fun merch. Check it out. So now I have a brand new, it is tasty. Thanks, Frank. I'll pick you up. So I have a brand new website, which I actually, because I'm using this streaming software, can show you. Oh, wait. Hang tight while I figure out how to do that. There. Check it out. Brand new website. And it has some of my recipes from being on Epicurious, and just some of my home recipes and things that you've maybe seen me do on this channel. It is not a robust number of recipes yet, but it's a little something. And then, like I said, there's now merch.
Those butter tarts were so good.
Which they very kindly made for me, and which I'm super excited about. We got the ketchup monster thing. We've got mugs and t-shirts and stuff, and I'm just like very excited about it. And wait, how do I get out of here? There we go. And yeah, Diet Mountain Dew, also delicious. Hi, Orville Conception Reviews. And game merch and recipes. Yeah. So, and then the other big thing. Oh, Dan's got one of my tomato beanies on. So there's 10 things I think on the store right now, and then I have like a mug with the same.
Wait, turn it around.
Oh yeah, and it says "I'm no expert" on the back. Cute, cute. You don't see a name or link.
No, we can post the link in the chat.
Here, I will type it in. I'll type in. Oh no, I had my caps lock on. I'll type in my website recipe. Help me.
Oh, the stream didn't swap displays.
Oh no. Okay, well, there's my website.
So you can see.
You can go see for yourself. I guess you can see these things that we have. There's like a tote bag. There's a, you know, it's fun. This is upside down. It's fun. And then so the last thing is that my channel is like 50 people away-ish from 10,000 subscribers, which is very exciting for me. So when we hit 10,000, we're going to give away some of this stuff. I was trying to share screens. I can't believe it didn't work. I'm kind of bummed about that. I don't know why. That'll be a project for next month's live stream.
That's right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I wonder why that didn't work. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so you can see the shirt that's on me. You can go to emily-duncan.com to see my website, which is cool and exciting. There's some new recipes on there. Or not new, old recipes.
Links to videos.
New to the internet.
The merchandise page.
Yeah, so it's, I don't know, it's super fun. And yeah, so when we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do, hi, thanks, I love you too. So when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I can't talk today, we're going to do a giveaway of some of these things. And the way that you can enter that giveaway is to sign up for my newsletter. And the way that you can do that is you can either go to my website, and there's like a little form at the bottom. It's a monthly newsletter. It's not super intense. It mostly just gives you links to my new videos and the Epicurious ones.
What does an intense newsletter look like?
Like a daily newsletter, or like a weekly newsletter, or like a newsletter that's like
lots of quizzes.
Wants things from you. This is just like a roundup of the videos that I'm in, like, you know, whatever's coming up next, and then like I don't know, that's kind of, I have like a little learning corner at the bottom with like something new that I've learned in food. Anyway.
I enjoy it. It's a very good.
Thank you. You can sign up on my website, or you can sign up at slamduncan.substack.com if you want to go directly there, which is, I think, also on...
I didn't put that on there.
Yeah, you type it up. Anyway, you don't have to, but if you want a free t-shirt or tote or something, I'll let you choose which one. And if you're already signed up for the newsletter, you're already entered. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty exciting and fun. slamdunkin.substack.com.
Ooh.
Failed. It was pretty close, though. There.
All right.
Anyway, so that's my big news. I thought that was pretty exciting. What do you think?
I think new year, new website.
New year, new website,
New clothes.
new live stream right now.
New tote bags.
Whenever you're on Swap, there's a discussion in comments on whether you should be level 2. I feel that there are merits to being a level 1 and a level 2. And, it's a lot of it is about, like, budget and ingredients, and I'd love to be a level 2, and I'm happy as a level 1, and whichever is great.
Yeah, you certainly learned a lot, and as the beneficiary of many of the leftovers, I can vouch for their quality. So.
Yeah, I've definitely grown a lot as a cook while on there. It would be kind of insane if I hadn't learned anything in like 50 episodes. I mean, I made ravioli al uovo from scratch on Swap. So I guess my thoughts are just, whatever happens, happens. I would be glad either way. I'm happy in the level 1 thing because I like cooking simple stuff and like, affordable things, but also if I were a level 2, I'd be very happy with that too.
Actually, a level 2 thing that we could have done but forgot to do was add
we have
baking glitter.
I was gonna ask you what you thought of this because I feel like it is sort of questionable. I have food grade glitter that I thought about putting in the drinks.
Read the description of the food grade glitter?
Sure. So this says genuine art dust, disco black, disco colors, bringing the elegant touch to any artwork pieces. Non-toxic.
It's good.
Non-toxic. Promises. Should I put some in?
Sure.
I don't actually know what this will do to a cocktail.
It'll make it more disco-y. Exactly what you want in a cocktail.
All right. Yeah, well, it's a new year. It's celebratory.
There was a really great article a few years ago in the paper about how secretive the glitter industry is. Are you salt baying the
Glitter bay?
I don't know if you can really see.
Yeah, it kind of actually just looks like I added like
pencil shavings.
Yeah, like pencil shavings. Wait, let me stir it a little and see if it looks cool. Also, sorry, I put my finger in this cocktail to stir it. It's my own cocktail. It doesn't look like anything really.
No,
Alas, kind of looks like sand, if anything.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, you learn something new every day, and that
better
was
for cookies.
one of my several things for today. Another was that the screen sharing doesn't work on this. Not yet. I haven't figured out why. I'm sure that there is a way to find out. No, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. But this is a safe space for finding out, I suppose.
But if anybody's an OBS Studio 28.12 Mac proficient user and you know about screen sharing,
I'm listening. I'm all ears. So I guess I'll open up the floor here. Anyone have any thoughts, feelings, questions, concerns? I mean, not concerns, but
Well, I know you've asked folks to weigh in on the kind of videos you want to make. Yeah. Is there anything that you were thinking about doing this year in particular?
I'm gonna do some more Canadian baking out of my family recipe book. I think just because I think there's some fun stuff in there. We're going to be talking about Robbie Burns Day in a couple weeks because Dan and I do this Scottish holiday that we also do in Nova Scotia called Robbie Burns Day, celebrating Robert Burns the poet. And I'll tell you a little bit about what that holiday is and what we're making for it this year in a week or two. Recipes from... Oh, did I end up with any of the giant wheel of cheese? Yes, it was 80 pounds of cheese. I think I took home 2 pounds of it. I think Frank took some home also. I think the crew... Basically, we had 2 40-pound halves left with, a little bit taken out. And I don't know, Frank, how much you actually took, but I know I took, a pound or 2. I think most of the crew split up the one side of the 40 and, kept some for, experiments around the Epicurious office. And then the other half, I think, went officially to other videos and things within... the Epicurious video family. It was really delicious. There's some good cheese. I actually still have a little bitty cheese rind left. Do you want to get it out? And Frank, I would like to see some recipes from your youth, foods from Canada that aren't common in the US. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing I was thinking about doing. Yeah, there it is. Can you see it? I don't know. Yeah, there. There's our beautiful
as a non-Canadian, I'm always amazed by how delicious the pastries and snack foods are. And it's really surprising to me how none of it seems to trickle down just over the border. It's like, where were Nanaimo bars and butter tarts my entire life?
Yeah.
Folks should definitely check out the butter tarts video and eat as many butter tarts as is humanly possible given the circumstances.
Yeah, I love a butter tart. So there's a couple more recipes like that in the baked goods section that I'm going to cook. And then I was thinking about doing like a tortilla or something like that, which is like a Quebecois meat pie thing. Hey, big fan. Oh, thanks. I'm a big fan of you. And Farron, I think that the cheese lasts a pretty long time. I mean, I'm still going to probably use that end of that cheese for something. A little brodo or something.
Although, we have to find our way to get more cheese. To go to the
Eventually
cheesemonger.
we will need more cheese. Yeah, I mean, we have a little bit of a different cheese also, I think. Just like a little, just a little tiny nub of cheese in there from before the holidays. I think it lasts a while. It's pretty aged. It's pretty tortilla would be awesome. Yeah, right? I thought that would be a fun thing. And some people eat it with ketchup, so it's on brand. But it's very tasty. And yeah, I'd love to make that recipe. Is there other stuff that we were thinking about doing? Oh, I have I got some free Hawaiian shirts that I'm going to have to do an unboxing of, so stay tuned for that. Whenever they arrive, I'll do a little video. And I was going to make like spam musubi when I open them, because also I thought it would be fun to also incorporate some cooking.
The Hockey Guy and Curiosity Incorporated. Default user, what are those?
Happy New Year from Hawaii. Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Happy New Year from New York. I will be excited to show off my cool new shirts. What else?
I would actually, I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's sacrilegious to do it outside of Halifax, but I would love to see a best shot at recreating donair sauce.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think anyone can make a donair outside of Halifax. You're going to hear this if you're not from Halifax or you haven't been there, and you're going to think to yourself, they mean like doner kebab, and everyone's had that. And the thing is that not exactly. There's like a unique iteration that was created in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia that is good. I really like it, but it's drunk people food. The Hockey Guy is what it says on the raptor. The raptor. Sorry, I was thinking about Toronto, I guess.
Elena D'Amico says, I am frequently shamed for eating poutine with ketchup, but it's so good.
Oh, interesting. I have actually not ever tried that. Maybe I'll put it on there the next time. And Jomi, thank you. Jomi, how do you say it? But thank you so much. I do my best to be relatable. I don't know what. I thank you for watching.
And then New Year's resolution. I don't know if we sat down.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about it, and I think I had one, but I forget what it was. Just be nice, be kind.
I think this was
for sure. Yeah.
Not that the pandemic is over by any means, but I think this was the first year around the holidays we got to really see people and have an experience similar to a few years ago, and hopefully we'll be able to be more out in the world this year. Yeah, seeing more friends. I know that was one of your big ones, is that you feel like, wanting to see more friends, which is always good. It's good to make sure you see the people you love and make sure they know that you love them. I feel like one of my resolutions was to try to make more YouTube videos this time around. I say it every year, but this year's the year. Do a once a month live stream.
Yeah, that's right.
So here we are.
Among other things. I will say that the black glitter in this literally looks like sand. I'm going to try and tilt you down so you can see it, because it did not work very well. Gritty. It doesn't taste like gritty or anything. It just sort of looks like it just got home from the beach and hasn't showered yet.
I don't have any resolution. I don't have a resolution, but I want to get good grades in year 11.
I guess, yeah. That's a good, it's not a resolution, but it is a good idea.
No, I think, yeah. And there's plenty of things I'm sure that you can do, in that crusade, including, seeking out help from your teachers when you need it. And there's so many resources online these days. I feel like I would have been way better at, math if the internet was as robust as it is now then.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it would have helped me much, but there was still a lot of internet. Have you tried banana ketchup? Not only have I tried it, we have it in the fridge right now. Dan, go get the banana ketchup. feel like, what was my other resolution? I did have a good one, I feel like. Not Gritty the Flyers mascot, I hope. Gritty is king. Would you try to make your own ketchup again? Oh yeah, that's actually one of the ideas I had on my list for this year, is to revisit making my own ketchup. I feel like I've learned a lot over the last few years. There it is. Banana ketchup.
I think it is time to take another pass at making your own.
Yeah,
ketchup.
I feel like I could do it this time. You know? This is the first time, not so much. This time, I feel like I could do it. Do I have any recipes for avocados? Well, I love guacamole. I like to make an avocado toast where I put, I do like a little rice vinegar and sesame oil, like it's sort of like avocado toast, but with like some of my Asian pantry ingredients. And then like I put a little togarashi and some coupe mayo on top, some sesame seeds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I love your. I think you incorporated it into fried rice bowls that you've done too. So.
Yeah, I love avocado. I have some in the fridge. Want to use it? Yeah, that I guess that would be my recommendation. Make an avocado toast or something. It's like a great little lunch.
You should post something to your recipes tab.
Yeah, but then I'd have to make it and take a photo of it and then write it down and actually measure everything and make sure that it works, which is why there's only 9 recipes on there so far.
That can be a thing, a video coming up this year.
It'll be it's a quick project. Also, avocado toast is very easy. Yuppie was my favorite mascot until Gritty. Okay, my personal favorite mascot is the Toronto Raptor. I think he's great. I love him. I use him in GIFs all the time when I text my friends because I am fully a millennial, I guess, as I say that out loud. But
I like Gritty a lot too, though. I have to confess it.
Gritty's great. Yeah, listen, I love Gritty. Big Gritty fan. Have a bunch of pictures of him saved to my phone also for purposes.
I think it's Gritty's a weird one in that I think a lot of people. Gritty resonates with enough people that a lot of folks have done their own Gritty mascot stuff, so you can see Gritty in a lot of different situations.
Yeah, I feel like people have really
Raptors number 3. That's actually very appropriate for Canada.
Yeah. That's my family and I reference the Red Green movie a lot. Duct Tape Forever, where they're going to a duct tape sculpture competition, and they just want specifically the amount of money that they need to save Possum Lodge. And so at the American border, the guy's like, "Oh, you guys must be going for first," and they're like, "No, third." And I feel that a lot in my heart. I'm going for third. The Blues have Louie the Blue Bear. I actually don't know. Do you guys play video games? Okay, so not really, but I was thinking that, well, Dan actually does. I should say Dan plays video games all the time.
She buys them for me.
Not so good at video games anymore. I had an N64. I was great on that. And I was thinking, though, that this streaming software, if I can figure out how to make it work, in theory, is for gamers. So I could, play League of Legends horribly while talking to you guys for one of our live streams or something like that. I mean, I'll try and learn a little bit. I have it on my computer.
We got really into Untitled Goose Game.
That was a fun one. Actually, I have a key goose. You want to go get the key goose and show them?
Wow.
And I would actually love to collaborate with the legend that is Rose. Excellent question, James Watson. She lives a little bit further outside the city, so we've talked about it a lot, but just haven't managed to figure out when and where. There's our key goose. And there's Dan's Blink membership card. Do you play Fortnite? Actually, have never played Fortnite. Would be willing to try it. Dan, have you ever played Fortnite?
No, but I know it's very popular.
It's very popular, he says. Should we try it? Should we learn to play? Does YouTube have react emojis in real time? I would love to hit the LOL. I also don't know. I should know that. I think that they do have emojis, but I don't know how to I don't know if they have react ones. Does anyone know? Does anyone savvier about the internet than me know? So we'd love to have, Rose on the channel. We'd love to have more people broadly. I think we're going to try and bring some guests in this year again, as long as no one's like, "No, Emily, never another guest." But I can't imagine that. That would be really weird. And even if one person said it, I probably wouldn't listen, to be honest. If 12 of you said it, I might listen.
Oh, thanks, Luke.
Fortnite's really fun. Rad. I'll check it out. Just normal emojis. Yeah, that seems right. So yeah, I feel like those are our things for today. Any last words from you guys? The French 75s I recommend. I'll type up the recipe and add it to this live stream after it does the processing thing where then it's posted and people can watch it back. And how do we like our tabletop dishwasher? We love it. It's part
of the family.
Yeah, I know. having no dishwasher is so much worse than having half of a dishwasher.
Shout out to our friends Joe and John who procured the dishwasher originally and left it to us when we moved into their old apartment.
Yeah, that's true.
Tip of the cap.
And loving the photos on the website. Oh, thank you. Oh, actually, the photos on my website were taken by a photographer named Mindy Tucker. She's with Reservation Photography, and she is the coolest person on earth.
If you're looking for photography services,
or just like
she's a
good
person to
follow
go
on
to.
Instagram. She's
That
really
too.
nice. Ready to make savory oatmeal with a runny fried egg. Rad.
Ooh.
You know what we had in or what we had for the first time this last year was congee, which is great.
That was really
knew
good.
that it was supposed to be great, just hadn't like gone out and gotten it, and really enjoyed it, and are going to try and learn how to make it this year. Very tasty, sort of savory oatmeal-esque, same vibe.
And yeah, you should do a video with Lorenzo, as Rob Williams says.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we went to Spain together. We might as well do a video too. We did one a few years ago, but it was on Zoom because it was the middle of the pandemic, and he also lives a little outside the city. Anyway, I think we're gonna shut this thing down. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was so nice to see everybody.
Great to talk to you. Yeah.
And we'll see you soon. We'll be back soon with another video, and it's probably gonna take me a second to figure out how to stop streaming.